This is the Night Wolf, howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Masters of the Universe, the powers of Grayskull, Great Black Wizard, Evil, Technomancer, Sorcerer. This is of course one of the Club Grayskull exclusives, so you had to be part of Club Grayskull in order to order him. He's also the fourth in the line for the powers of Grayskull, and while I have not actually reviewed Red Mask, the third one, I do have him. I just not sure what I did with him, partially. Anyway, the front of the package looks good. The box is set up the same way all of our previous powers of Grayskull figures have been set up. I anticipate there's a box of parts at the top. So if we turn it sideways, we see an image of him getting ready to command his army, or something or another. Does he have an army? I don't know. He's also holding a sword whose design is usually traditionally given to Skeletor on the rare times that we see Skeletor with a sword outside of 2000X. We turn it the rest of the way around and we just get a close-up of his lovely face and smiling happiness. And of course, on the back, we see him attacking Sharella and Red Mask. Man, I hope I got that name right. There is a dragon in the back, which I'm assuming may actually be Dragoman, created by the Four Horsemen during the Classics era. And then something in the back that I don't know if it's supposed to be a floating island, his base, a vehicle, or what. But I guess we'll find out at some point in the future, maybe. That being said, let's open this sucker up. Usually I do it from the bottom with these things, but the bottom's got tape on it. Oh shit. The bottom's got tape on it. We couldn't slide that out. This guy is like super awkward to try to pose. Or get stand up, period, to be honest with you. This big ass box here to hold this little thing. Which of course holds his sword and the Staff of Transformation. So he comes with a book. Symmetry of Darkness. Okay. I'm not sure why Cobra Khan's on there. And then there's that dude that we didn't get with the snake lair. Find it! Bring it to me! Fire devours all in its path as the great black wizard storms a village with a cadre of snake men. Looks like Cobra Khan's just a generic snake man in here. May you burn eternally, black wizard. Same to you! My lord, I have found it. In the treasure stores of the fallen fiefdom. It isn't gold or gems they seek, but something far more precious. At last, the lost golden disc of knowledge. Oh dear God, they just ran into Beast Wars. Soon the golden staff will be mine, as will be Hero's head. Hero awakens from his terrible nightmare. For days he's been traveling with his mentor Eldor and their ally Mossman. I dreamt that the great black wizard became re-empowered by some golden disc, that he seeks my head. But that is no dream, but a premonition. Tell me, Eldor, why is he so evil? Feigning sleep, Mossman keenly listens as Eldor goes into the archives of his mind and remembers. Long ago, Technomancers were many, whereupon today they are so few. A time when we knew what we have now forgotten. A Technomancer pupil emerged whose promise surpassed all the mage masters. You're not ready, apprentice. Patience, your superiors will grant permission in due time. It's frickin' Shredder in the background. Against the wisdom of his mentor, he sought texts, artifacts far beyond his station. Disobeying, the pupil ordered a rift into the forgotten library and stole a golden disc of knowledge. Patience is for fools. Now is the time, always. Choose between light and dark, good and evil, for in your choice lies the heart of destiny. Through its arcane secrets, he increased his powers and was able to summon the golden staff. You've stolen from the forbidden library. You are exiled from the academy. Now relinquish the disc. But the young pupil was unmoved by the mage master's words. Ha ha ha, you old weak men know nothing of the lost arts. You see, mage master, there is none greater than I. My pupil, what have you become? I shall seize the destiny I deserve. So be it. Pillars of sorcerous fire collide as master and apprentice battle until one emerges victor. Ah, go ahead, finish it, kill me, or I swear I will wreak havoc untold. The mage master could not bring himself to destroy his pupil. This moment would haunt him forevermore. Eldor, were you going to tell us your story? Another time, hero. Now come, let's go. It's daylight now, and some tales are better left for the dark. Oh, for Christ's sake. This was lame. Seriously, this was just lame. Like, what? Old man has a senile moment where he, like, goes to start to tell the story and then says nothing. Mossman must be thinking, like, what is wrong with this old dude? But there we go. The origin of the Great Black Wizard. Kind of like... I don't know what is going on with the mini-comics lately, but they're not doing a particularly good job on the stories anymore, and I don't understand why. But let's go ahead and take a look at our friend here. As mentioned before, here we have the little crossbone sword. Again, this is something we've seen with Skeletor before, or something similar with Skeletor. Not the toy, of course. And then the golden staff, which is just the staff of transformation, which came with like a cartoon version of Evil Lyn. So, yeah. The Great Black Wizard's helmet does come off. We saw that earlier. It's actually a pretty nice design overall. And I do like that it's removable. I thought maybe he shared a head with Scareglow, but he does not. It is a new head sculpt. I just want to make that clear real quick. His cape has two parts, right? They're glued together, so you have the brown furry part and the black cape part. This might actually be new, but it could be reused from King Grayskull from the Preternian playset, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I guess actually the cape could be reused from that too, but I never did end up putting out that display because I haven't actually put out the Eternia playset yet, so he's still packed away somewhere. That seems to be a theme lately. His garment here does have a little holder in the back here for, you know, to plug into the cape. The armbands are a separate piece. His little Technomancer vest thingy comes off, and of course it's got his face on it. I'm kind of wondering if maybe... I wonder if this will be the same head used for Skeletor? Skeletor, maybe? I don't know. For the 2000 X line. He does have a new skirt piece. Painted. That is such a mess right there. His crotch piece is painted. His legs are new. Like, his leg sculpts all look 100% new here. The feet are Hordax. Oh, we got... Maybe that's part of the problem. I have one of those little plastic tabs still stuck in his foot. So we'll put his skirt piece back into place. I kind of like that they're giving us ones that just fit around there now instead of the little crappy attachments like they did when they first started Origins. Articulation-wise, when he's got all of his equipment, his head can look way down. Doesn't really look up at all. You can turn it sideways and sideways. The helmet does a pretty good job of moving with the head, or the head moves well with the helmet. Either way. Not too bad. Arms spin up, and we push his cape off if we go all the way up with it. Oh, wow, everything's falling apart now. Well, looky there. Okay. Arm hinges up and down, we got the standard Origins articulation here in the arm. We have a spin at the wrist. He has an in and out hinge on both sides. So unlike our more recent He-Man figures from 2000X, his hand is not designed to hold the sword aloft. Spin, of course, at the waist. See how much interference the skirt piece makes. We can kick up so far. And we can't really kick back at all in this case. I think that is partially due to the design of the back of the leg here with the thigh. As you can see, the details there are sculpted in. However, he does have a really good knee bend. Again, new piece there too. And, you know, it is on a joint, so, or a pin. There is a boot cut. The boot cut actually is underneath this fringe here. Not fringe, but this, I don't know, gold trim. The foot hinges back and forth and spins around on its own. As far as the character go, the design is really nice, actually, and I'm not sure why they felt the need to give us the Staff of Transformation again. Although it does look a little bit nicer than the one that came with Evil Lyn. Better quality plastic, or better color of plastic, I should say. The helmet being removable is a great feature to have. I think that looks good. I think it might be a little bit too bad, though, that they didn't give us a more bone color instead of just doing the straight white on his face, though. I like the sword design. Again, that is something that looks like it would go more with Skeletor, though. But then again, maybe Skeletor is using his sword. But it was kind of funny because in the comic too, his face basically got melted off like Skeletor's did. And of course, Eldor was his mage master or master mage, whatever. Not surprising. I do wonder when they're going to give us Eldor though. The only thing is with these comics, again, like I was saying, they're not very good lately in my opinion, but I don't know what you guys think about that. Like, do you think they've been pretty good or no? And it's kind of like, they keep on giving the origin stories of the characters, which, okay, fine, I get it. It's not a bad thing to do. But I'd like to see some more action going on with these things, you know what I mean? But why don't you let me know what you think in the comments below. And is this one of those figures that you would like to get? I mean, he is pretty badass looking, I will say that. He will definitely fit in well with your Masters of the Universe collection. Even if you don't generally want the Powers of Grayskull figures, he still looks good. But if you did enjoy this review, please feel free to smash that like button. And if you'd like to hear more of my nonsense in the future, you can subscribe. I thank you for watching. Peace and love.